This is now in English language, not a continue about the Agra plan. I want to send a message to Donald Trump, to all the ministers, to Trudeau, to the Canada minister, and also to all the priests, because the priests must know the law, and not just must know the law and preach it, because it's written, when you just preach in the temple my law, but not do it, I will not let you enter in my kingdom. A lot of people and priests will come on the last day and say, I was preach in your name, I know you, I was preach your name and your son name, let me enter, I'm a priest and I'm innocent, I preach all the day your law and your teachings. And God will answer, you preach it, but you never was help innocent people, you was not let them free in prison, you was not do with the law what I teach you to help it, and not visited them, nothing do for the innocent people, not give the poor clothes and food, and not help with the law. Therefore I not let you enter, because it's written, you not just must preach the law and know it, you must do it. Without deeds you are nothing. Without deeds, when you not have deeds, you not save human life, and when you not save human life, your wisdom is nothing. Know the Bible, preach the Bible, but not help the people in prison, not have innocence blood with God's law. God gives the law to the priest and lawyer to help with the law and save life. And it's a big shame when the priests and the lawyers maybe know the law, maybe they know the law, and then they not have innocent people and prison at the innocent people, and not have the victim, and everybody watch this theater, and no priest tell against such a government who do such thing. And therefore everything are fulfilled in the Bible. You just must read Hosea, prophet Hosea 4, who say on the end time there will be no law just on paper, and everybody will break the law in court also. There is no right, because the priest not teach the right and nothing do for the right. Is written. Is written. And Trudeau, I tell you the truth, you give yesterday an interview, I not watch it but I know it. You give an interview that therefore the government makes such a law that people not can talk and not can say the truth, because you want to save children. With this law, you not save children, Trudeau. You just save the sinners. Why you not deleted all the Hollywood movies from pornography, from action movie where they kill each other with guns? Because these things teach people and children murdering, killing, and law breaking without love, to sleep with each other, as like in Sodom and Gomorrah. You not deleted such movies, you make such stars rich, and then you prisoned Julian Assange, who just wrote against the crime, against the murdering war crimes. He not wrote for the crime or to do it, he wrote against murdering and crime. And why is he in prison? And why not Judas and the Barabbas and the murderers sit in prison? With such a law, you just save sinners. I tell you the truth, the satanistic people who kill, murder with helicopter and make evil things, who just wrote as a prophet. Every prophet, when you read the Bible, every prophet wrote books. These books are description. Description are the laws. The laws was on paper, on papyrus, a book from the prophet, and every prophet was sent by God to write the truth against the criminals who break the law, who steal, who rape, who steal money, and killing and murdering and swear falsely And they preach with this papyrus God's law again and warn them, when you not repent, God will destroy the city or send plagues. And this is a prophet role from God. And now this system, Trudeau, I tell you the truth, there is no law in Europa and no man from God. Lot of priests preach on TV, lot of priests, they say, I am from God, I am a good priest. They preach the law and preach the Bible, but when somebody suffer in prison, they not help them with the law. They are weak for this. They are weak to send a letter with God's law, let them free, because he not break God's law, he wrote against killing and murdering. And he's a holy person. They are weak, or jealousy. And jealousy is Cain's sin. And playing, I not tell no names, playing in movies, in action movies, the hero, just playing and have a big muscles, so, and playing, I'm a Superman and I save everybody. And when somebody suffer in your own country in a prison who is our innocents and wrote against war crime people, then the Superman's power fall on the red carpet and he not can help, not can send or make one interview for an innocent man. He not can save one man in his own country, as I wrote in my books. Just play roles in Satan's movie, as in the cabaret. This is nothing for God. It's nothing. You not have power, you not have muscles to help one innocent people. You are not a man for God. You are not a man. You not must fight. You not must fight with guns or with your power. Just make one interview that is not good when they prisoned innocent people and let them free. But they are weak for this. They are weak to do good things for God and good people because Satan ruled them. Everything I fulfilled what I wrote in my books. I wrote also this, that all the Hollywood stars just play a role in movie, but when somebody are in trouble in real life, they not help them and not use their own power that they are rich and famous to make an interview and help them. They not can help people, they not want to help it. And the last thing is what now it was happen, that they steal from me as a victim my small money with lies. Rich person who are famous not want to help, just telling lies that I want to meet you, I love you, and then stealing from the poorest victim money, and then when he become the money, blocked me. And the biggest shame was that I know their deeds, I know their thinking, I know everything, who wrote this Mickey Mouse cabaret, I know. These people rule the cabaret who read my book in Hungarian, and they want to prove that everybody is evil and he ruled with the crime, everybody against me with the same crime. What the government do in Hungarian with me, they steal my money, want to kill me and lie to me. And they say to me, they will show that every man on earth are the same as Orbán Viktor, and they rule every people against me with the same crime. And I was told, this person who steal my money, I was told him that the Hungarian government rule you, and when you want to steal just my money and lie to me, you become Judas and go in hell, because it's written you not can steal money from anybody, and you not can steal from a poor victim money. And when you steal from a prophet money, you are become Judas. And he say, no problem, no problem. So not I put the people in hell. I know they thinking and deeds before they was done. They himself want to go in hell, and this is not my problem. This is not my problem. And when they are so weak and so stupid that I tell their own deeds before they done, and even when I warn them not do such evil deeds because I wrote against it and it's against God's law, and when they do it, then are they worthy for hell? It's not my problem. It's not my problem. But these people are nothing for God. And when every man let themselves ruled by mental sick crime, murders from Hungary, and not understand God's law, even when I told the law them, I don't know how they teach them or what's in their mind, but they are, I think, just MK Ultra programmed marionettes, as Dr. Trabik was wrote. Because everybody can rule them, just not God. God cannot rule people with his law and wisdom because they not have wisdom and they nothing understand. They let themselves just rule about their programs from the programmator in behind them. And it's fulfilled, everything what I told. You can read also Dr. Drabik's a book that the programmed stars from childhood in Mickey Mouse Club to play a role, and they just move and talk what they become as a program. But when somebody suffer and need their help, they nothing can do for it. They are rich and famous, but nothing can do for a victim to talk as in an interview to help them, because this is not their program and therefore they nothing do. They are nothing for God. Puppets. It's a shame, but they are puppets. A normal man where we never steal from a holy victim money, never lie to the holy victim who suffer all his life. And Donald Trump, I tell you the truth. What will you do on the end? What will you do? You not must answer, but the answer will be in your heart, and God will also do such thing what you will think now when I tell you now this. What will you do? You have a son. The son, your own son, want to make later a good life, a family, and a happy life with children and house and car. And therefore, you send your son in a good school to learn and become a diploma. And your son learn, he wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and come back at 9 o'clock and learn after midnight and just sleep 3 hours and learn also at weekend. Never go to party, just learn. And then every evil teacher hit your own son and try to rape your own son. And because he not allowed, because your son is not mental sick, that he allowed, the teachers rape him, he not allowed and say, no, I want to be learn, I want to make just a diploma and I read just books, I'm not allowed. And therefore the teacher sent your son murdering letters. When you not follow us, then we kill you. And then your own son go to the deacon. The teachers want to kill me because I not follow them in satanistic parties. And no help comes. And after the diploma, the government himself cut your son the documents, bank card, every right, human right, and send again murdering letters. When you not let your rape now, you never become back your documents, your human right, and you never become a good life, and you will die and we kill you when you not allow that the government rape your son. And then your son say, I not allow it, I not learn, therefore 10 years in schools that mental sick, satanistic people want to rape me. I want to make a family with a normal, happy life, and please help. And your son go in every court, and no help comes. The police himself hit your son. The police himself hit your own son and say to your son, shut up and die. And then all more than 10 years go away, no human rights, no lower help, and your son become crippled, And he never seen, he just want to make a normal life as everybody else, to earn money and not let himself raped by mental sick people. And now your son is old and he will suffer 20 years without human right, without love, without happiness, without money. And no court in Europa will help your son, and the life go away from your son and he suffer alone, because just because no lawyer and no help and no police help your own son. And what you will be do on the last day when you will be God with these people. What you will be do who just want to rape your own son all the life, all the time, but never help him to become human life and family and money, and just hit your son, poison at your son, kill your son, just because your son not let the body raped by a gypsy government. What you will be do when you will be God on the end time with these people who make such a crime with your child and make your child's life wrong and crippled, and he cried 20 years without nothing. I think the answer is in everybody's heart, what God will do with such a people. And I tell you the truth, Donald Duck. When you not help me, and you know what I told now, and when you not help me, every man, not just you, go in the hell on the last day, who not help me, and your son also, and then the demons and satanistic people will rape your own son for your own eyes, and God also will never help, never help, never. This is not powerful and not wisdom that every man watch more than 20 years my suffering, even when I nothing do, I just want to learn. I study, become a diploma and want to teach and earn money to make a family, and nobody allowed, and everybody just send me murdering letters or raping letters. And everybody watch this cabaret, and every court say to me, shut up, stinky Jew, I must suffer and dying alone. And this is the democracy and right in this world. For God, they are nothing, and they are not men. They are mental sick worms from demons. And this is true because a normal man, even when he is not a lawyer, where we have a holy woman, and who is a lawyer and know about me and not help, is almost dead, I tell you the truth. And now I want to tell a story what my neighbor heard. My neighbor heard was told me. I was sitting in the wood without documents and without nothing. And then the government sent me many letters. I must let my body raped by Orban Viktor. When not, I never become human life again. And they sent me also many letters that they rape many children, many small children. They are also pedophile. They sent me many letters. And all these letters, my neighborhood, Schwab, Purutsky, Ferenc, read it. And we send these letters to police. Police say they are rich and sitting in the government. They will not help me as a victim. Just give me a gun, and this was all. And my neighborhood read all the letter, and then he buy a dictaphone because they always phone me at night and telling fantastic things on telephone. And I was put on the dictaphone all this talking. And then a man say they rape also small children, very small children with white small socks, this zokni, and they are not feel shame because God not exist for them, and this is joy to rape babies and children and steal women and make such things. And as this talking her my neighborhood, he was become sick, and we go to the Staatsanwaltschaft, Dr. Nagy Norbert, ügyész, főügyész, and was show the dictaphone talking. And my neighborhood was asked, so please help, here is a teacher, a woman, and prison at this mental sick people. And he say, Nagy Norbert, It's a crime what they make, but they not help me, and I must emigrated out from the country and was looking for another court. I was in every court, nobody helped. But now I tell you now a story. This story is happening, was happening, and it's also the law what my neighborhood was told me. It's also the law. The law commanded in the Bible and in the Quran also by every prophet, you cannot rape a woman or children, is forbidden. You must first ask the woman, ask, you love me and want me. And when the woman say no, you cannot touch the children or woman. This is God's law. This is God's law. Because then is a raping and it's painful. And you use not just pain, you use also a trauma, and you destroy human life. You destroy human life. Because it's not a joy when they not want it. It's not a joy for these victims. It's the law also in the Strasbourger law that when in court somebody say he was raped me, and the first law in Strasbourg is that the court ask have the woman say no, because when the woman say no and the raper heard it and he make it, then is real raping. But when the woman say okay, you can do it, then is this not raping. This is the Strasbourger law also, the normal law, not from the Bible. And I tell you the truth, I learn psychology, and when people, mental sick people, rape so much children, they nothing know about sex. Maybe they allow it because they nothing know about this. They think at first it's a game, it's a play, but then they destroy all these children mind. They destroy it, and therefore it's forbidden. This call the description pedophilia. It's forbidden because the children nothing know about it, and they think it's play and let themselves rape. But it does not mean that God not exists. And I tell you now a story. What was happened? My neighborhood was a Jew also, Schwab. You can Google Schwab, is a Jewish family. All the family was killed in the World War, and my neighborhood was told me a story. He was shamed. He was shamed about such a government who sent me all this letter all these years, that such a fantastic pedophile government rule in Hungarian. It's a shame for God. It's a very big shame. He told me a story. Theresa, when I was young, he told me I was work in Komlo. Komlo is a city you can Google. He worked there and have a good work in a berg, in the mountains. They call mine work, and they bring black coal outside. And he was very strong, good body, very tall, black curly hair. He was good looking man. He have good work, very strong and healthy work, and he paid there in Komlo a apartment, and then he always at the weekend go outside with friends. And the friends, because he was very good looking, strong, tall, he bring always small women, so 15, 17 years old women, and say to my neighborhood, Schwab Burutsky, you must sleep with these women. And my neighborhood always ask at first the woman, you love me, you want me, and the woman nothing say, just luck and nothing say. And he feel it that these women are children, they are not was old enough to make a friendship. And he say, I not want to sleep with children, I look for a real love, for a real woman who love me and say to me, I want you. And all the friends laugh about him. All the friends laugh about him and say, these children maybe are 15 years old, they are good looking, maybe they are not know about sex, but they are good looking, they are children, you must rape them. And my neighborhood was Jewish and say, I not want to rape a woman because for me is this not a joy. Because I'm a man, and when I see that the woman not love me, I feel then very sick and miserable that I cannot use joy for a woman who not love me. And he not touch this woman. And then he looked for an older woman. In that time he was 13, and the woman was more than 13, and he married Marika, was the name Marika. He married this woman because the woman always talk with him and feel joy when she meet him and say also, I love you, I want to marry her. And this was a joy to touch such a woman who also feel joy when the man touch him and give it back, give it back. This is God's will. This is holy, holy love. But raping children and young woman who nothing feel is a crime, and it's not joy, and it's also not God's will. It's not God's will. And my neighborhood just say that is a shame that today the man thinks when they rape children or small women that they are strong or somebody. This is just a fantastic behavior. And why they are not looking for real love, because just this is joy when the woman also want him and love him. And this they not understand because their mind are lost. And I must finish it, and I want that everybody translate my agra plans, because God give me this wisdom, God give me these plans. And when everybody do these agra plans, no suffering, poorness where be on earth. Making now a plan in the Reichstag to make legal the drog and the I don't know what is it, this smoking grass, because I not use it, it's against God's law, and think that this is economy to make legal drugs, and then everybody sit on the street as a drug dealer, and this is not a country, this is not economy what they make, this is big Babylon, big Sodom and Gomorrah, this is not economy. Everybody will be then stupid, and then the protocol book are fulfilled, and they can, what is written there, make it one government over all the Goy countries. This is a shame. Thank you.